A local counselor says nearly every woman has been or will be sexually harassed. Good evening, I'm Josh Rowe.
And I'm Latricia Thomas. Recently, dozens of Hollywood actors accused film producer Harvey Weinstein of sexual harassment. Then just yesterday, actor Kevin Spacey addressed claims he'd assaulted a teenager.
Brittany Martin joins us now with how one woman in Chattanooga says she was harassed at work. Brittany.
Josh, Latricia, I spoke with a woman today who says she's a bartender and says sexual harassment comes with the job, but she struggles with where to draw the line.
It's happened to everybody in some shape.
Krista Jolly says every woman she knows has been sexually harassed at some point. She's a bartender and says she sees it regularly.
Some guy stopped in for lunch, and it was a day that I don't normally work. And so they were like, well, our normal bartender always gives us free food and flashes us. And so I suggested that they come back another day.
The U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission defines sexual harassment as unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, and other verbal or physical harassment of a sexual nature. Kelsey Dupree with Park Ridge Valley Hospital says it depends on the person, but sexual harassment can be just as traumatic as abuse.
Kind of promotes a sense of shame, a sense of worthlessness, a sense of helplessness. We can't do anything to change our situation.
Dupree says every workplace is required to have a harassment policy like this posted. If you feel like you've been harassed, follow the steps listed to report it. Most importantly, she says, don't let yourself feel like you can't speak up.
You can decide, whether you want to maybe move positions at work, report it to your manager. If that feels like a safe option, find another job, but just do what you need to do.
For Krista Jolly, she says being harassed has taught her to not just stand by, to teach her children what's okay and what's not.
I hate the idea of them hearing things that make them uncomfortable, but I also don't want to wrap them in bubble wrap and have everything someone says offend them.
Jolly has 2 sons and 2 daughters. She says she thinks there's a gray area where maybe sometimes people don't know if it's okay to speak up. Kelsey Dupree at Park Ridge says to always at least talk to someone about what you think could be harassment or abuse. Latricia.
Brittany, thank you. If you don't feel comfortable reporting abuse or harassment at work, you can file a federal complaint. We have that information on our website, newschannel9.com.